Alrighty, so here's the results of that match, and basically that is a top tier failure to do anything. All our top tiers basically just, I don't know. We were winning at first. I thought we had this in the bag, and then, yeah, didn't turn out too well. But anyways, that's not what the video is about. The video is about people that kill themselves in artillery or other tanks, but 90, I'd say about 95 to 90, probably 99% of the time it's somebody in an artillery. You know, it's bad enough they can't play the game worth of crap. They have no skill, so they play a clicker. You know, they just click, 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 and most of the time piss people off. But then they fail to do any damage, and then what do they do at the end of the match? But drown themselves or pull up against the building and shoot the building and blow themselves up. Um, Wargaming, quite a while back actually, had said they were taking the appropriate actions to fine people that did that kind of crap, be it a tank or tank destroyer, because you know, in a tank you'll see people, you know, if it's like an E100, they'll load an HE round, shoot a building right in front of them, blow themselves up, or just go drown themselves. And Wargaming, I thought really took to heart what a lot of people were complaining about with people doing that. And they came out and they had this big letter saying, you know, to the community saying that, you know, from now on, if you do that, you're going to be fined and you won't get any, I think it was you're supposed to get 0 experience for that match, so on and so forth. It doesn't deter anybody, and I don't really think it does much, if anything, if you do that. I mean, the only way I'm going to be able to actually prove to you what happens if artillery does that is obviously to play an arty match and blow myself up or drown myself. And then see what you get for experience afterwards. I don't like doing that because it can really throw the game. Sometimes arty makes all the difference if you could win or lose. But for the interest of science, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and play a match in arty, and I'm going to play it as if normal as normal can be, and then towards the very end, win, lose, or draw, as, I mean, if we're winning, losing, whatever, be it if I got to blow myself up by a building or drown myself, I'm going to do one of the two and see just how Wargaming spanks me for being a bad boy and drowning myself or killing myself, like they said they were gonna. Because obviously it doesn't seem to deter anybody. I think they need to take a little bit more actions against people that do shit like that. And if you get caught killing yourself or drowning yourself, ban right off the bat. You're banned for a day. And you know, maybe people will more likely quit doing that crap. Because the simple fact is, you've got missions you got to do to get the premium tanks. You know, your T-55A, your Object 260, you know, whatever. And one of them might be you need to kill 3 arties. Well, then you got some fucking idiot on the enemy team that does this shit. You know, I've had time and time matches, time and time again, where I'll be in an artillery, and the odds of me winning are slim to none probably, but I've pulled it off and won. Or at least get another shot of damage and do 8 or 900 or 1,000 more damage to bring my WN8 up. I have never, ever in this game, out of the, let's see, I don't want to lie here, 30-some thousand, let's look, 34, and a little over 34,500 matches, I have never, ever once drowned myself or killed myself on purpose. So, like I said, this is the only reason I'm doing this is we'll call it a science project for World of Tanks, and see just how bad they spanked my Peter for blowing myself up or drowning myself. But anyways, this match, just to go over the results real quick, I got a little greedy on the ELC even 90. I wanted to take him out, and I knew that IS-2 was just to the left of me. I should have frickin' held off, and waited until I had a better opportunity to take out the ELC, but I didn't, and I went for him and ended up getting myself killed because of that kind of stupid move on myself there. But we hit him twice for 443. Knocked out his fuel tank and his track. Hit the IS-2, I believe just one. Yeah, the one time for 228. Knocked out his track, the T-29. Put 3 rounds into basically his drive wheel, kept him tracked. He did 548 damage and finished him off, and he got damage upon us. Destroying his track was 48, and we spotted the M4A, 3E8, and the other artillery M44. We did thirst, must be thirsty. Did third most damage with 1,219, got 1 kill and a base experience of 366. It was a loss, of course. Just to show you, like the SU-8, he did 346 damage. And that map, it is a city map, but it is not hard to get a lot of damage on that map. Tons of areas to shoot stuff and get good damage. We had 8 shots, 8 hits, 6 pen, 1,219 damage. Got hit 4 times, all of them bounced because we were bottom tier in a tier 8 match. We spotted 2, damaged 3, destroyed 1. Damage with our assistance was 42. And we made, I had a personal reserve pop, so we ended up making 2,050. I shot all premium rounds in this match because the standard rounds are only 145 pen. I think I left it on all premium. But I was bottom tier, and a lot of the stuff there, 145, is just, it's not going to go through the front of most anything that were in front of me. And I didn't want to just play bounce-a-thon, and I'm getting close to get my first mark on there. I'm at 53.62, and you know, in order to get a mark, the more damage you do, the quicker you get that mark. So that's, you know, you want that guaranteed damage. But if you want to hold on for a minute, yeah, grab your seat, grab your popcorn, and hold on, and let's see how bad you get spanked by Wargaming for killing yourself in an artillery. So hold on, I'll be right back. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are in a match in our VK3601H. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this tank 3-marked. I've been 3-marking some of the tier 6s and 7s and 8s. I think I'm going to 3-mark this one and one other one, then I'm going to start 3-marking some of my tier 10s. I got to start getting some marks on these barrels instead of going, I've got so many tanks, it's, you know, I go from one to another to another to another. I've almost got enough. I'm missing one tank in the game that I didn't have researched, and I completely forgot about it. It's that tier 10 French light tank. Once I get that one researched, I'm going to go ahead and buy it, and then I'll have all the tanks in the game researched again, and all of them purchased and in my garage, except for artillery. Anyways, I was making this video, and it's not going to happen for a little bit. Basically, this match ends up being a top tier fail team. All our top tiers just, I mean, we were actually winning, and then our top tier tanks just, you know, they just fail, and it happens. You know, I'm not trying to point them out or anybody in particular for, you know, failing miserably and losing this match. It's just, it was hard to believe because we were winning, and then all of a sudden, bam, we lose. But the reason I was making this video is because towards the end of the match, the Burley won, and the tier 6 artillery, the SU-8, he's not that good of a player. I mean, he's alright. 556 win WN8, 48% win rate. Pretty much just a standard player. Nothing spectacular, nothing to write home about. But he has probably seen from all the top tier or other artillery what happens when it gets down to you. What do? Do you attempt to... I don't know how on God's green earth that actually hit that ELC even 90. I mean, did you see how far he was up here when I shot, and it still managed to somehow... I don't know how that hit him. But he is going to show you, and he's got it down to an art, how to... Holy crap, did that not penetrate his drive wheel? I'm like, what the hell? Then that ELC keeps popping out and shooting me and popping back. I'm like, you little bastard. But anyways, yeah, he was playing it smart, but he's loading now, so I'm not really worried about him. I want to get rid of the T-29 real quick. But, yeah, so look at this. We're kicking the snot out of them. I mean, we've lost 1 tank. They've lost 5. Well, 2 and then 5. I should have stayed, you know, got rid of that frickin' IS-2, but I went for the ELC because I know he was loading, and I was getting kind of greedy, and yeah, I screwed up. I should have just went backed up and went after the IS-2. But anyway, so now that I'm dead, I can kind of focus on what I'm trying to say here. So the artillery, Burley 1, mediocre player at best, has obviously seen, and he has it down to an art, that when it's down to him, what do you do in your artillery? Do you attempt to stick it out, take those guys out, get some more damage, possibly even win, who knows? Or do you go drown yourself or blow yourself up? Well, from past experience, he must see that it's a better alternative idea. This AMX 48 just screws up so bad. Okay, yeah, let's run from the tank and give him our butt. Oh, he took our track off. Don't fix it. He might not even have a track repair kit. Oh, yep. Nah, he took a track off again. Yeah, this guy's, he's el-fucked-o'd. But, so, Burley 1 in that SU-8, SU-8, right? Yeah, SU-8, has learned from either watching other artillery players do this, that it's best to go just drown yourself. Take yourself out. Why fight the big fight? Why? And that KV-5 completely misses the side of an FE-4202. But you can see now it's pretty much the end of our team. Yeah, so instead of trying to fight it out or continue to try at least and win, he deems it necessary to just go drown himself. Don't attempt to try. Because back a while ago, quite a while ago now, Wargaming came out with a message to everybody. They put in the World of Tanks website that if you drowned yourself, that you are going to be penalized. You won't get any experience, I think is what it said. You know, they're really going to slap your schnitzel for doing that. Well, then why does it seem like 9 out of 10 times when it gets down to an artillery player, he either kills himself or drowns himself? I think this guy in the M12 was actually going to try doing it too. He ends up getting knocked out before they he gets a chance to. But yeah, I mean, don't try to, you know, finish. And then he runs into the railroad car here. Boonk! Don't try and attempt to win the game. You know, just completely give up and back down into the water and drown yourself. At first, I thought he was going to try. Because it was like he was aiming in. Couldn't see anything. And don't read the chat, guys. Team of greatness. I couldn't believe we went from just knocking the snot out of them to getting our asses kicked. So this SU-8's hauling butt down here. And I'm thinking, man, you know, maybe he's going to come down here and, you know, kind of watch the cap and to see if he can get some more damage that way, or, you know, reset the cap and win. And then all of a sudden he gets up here and just decides, yeah, screw it, I'm done. And he backs out in the water and drowns himself. I think what Wargaming should do is when people do stuff like this, don't penalize them some experience, which they don't anyways apparently, but ban them for a week. When somebody blatantly does this right here, ban them for a flippin' week. First offense. And then maybe people will quit doing stupid shit like this. Because I don't know about you, but you know, when I'm trying to win some of the premium tanks, there's very many of the missions that you have to do is kill 1 arty, kill 3 arty, kill 5 arty, spot this many arty, damage this many arty. And then you get asshats like this that would rather just go drown themselves than try, or maybe somebody on the enemy team needs to do a mission and then you get some loser like this that's just a flaming idiot that drowns himself. and screws it for everybody. You know, for our team because he didn't try, and for the enemy team because, you know, could have possibly got got wood floating in the water. Wonder if there's any sharks. You know, screws it for the enemy team too because they could have possibly, somebody might have needed to do a mission, and well, that ain't happening now. But if you want to hold on for a minute, I've got a special little project we did to test and see what exactly happens when you do drown yourself or kill yourself. Because to what I remember, World of Tanks said that if you did that, it was either you got, I thought it was you got no experience. You completely got no experience for that match. And yeah, let's do a little science project here and see what happens. So, if you want to hold on for a minute, I'll be right back with Science Project 101. What happens when you kill yourself with World of Tanks? So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and attempt to record and play at the same time here. Hopefully it doesn't really mess stuff up. I'm going to go to the right over here for one just because I want to get shots down the 8 road here, and 2 because the water's right there, and hopefully I can at the very end of the match here go take this tank destroyer, excuse me, artillery, and turn it into a submarine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that invite from the guy. Our team is, yeah, not very good to say the least. We got pretty much a cherry red team here. The enemy team isn't really much better, but looks like they've got a few less red players. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got 9 red players. Oh, that's a good place for our tank destroyer to set. You have got to be shitting me. Well, I guess I'm not going to set here. Let's see, we'll mark the area. Oh yeah, I'm going to get the hell out of here. If I stay there, I won't have a chance to kill myself. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at this. We've got mediums. We've got tank destroyers that are barely getting off the flipping cab. I can't go left because we have no one that went left. I can't go right because we had no one go right. Holy peanut butter cups. Hopefully he stays right there and we get a good shot. Come on, hit him. There we go. 265. Hopefully somebody can finish him off. Or I'll finish him off here in 6 seconds, because obviously no one knows where to shoot that jihad. Such a beast. Oh my god. Fully aimed in, and the round goes 1.5 miles by him. And they still haven't killed him anyways. I'm probably going to get hit by the M7 that's sitting right up there. Alright, finally. Let's see if we can get a shot at this M7 up here in the... Be easier to hit something if I could see it to hit it. Oh my goodness, this is just a terribly shit team. I can't get shots over there, they're too far. Okay, actually, you know, this is a perfect opportunity to do my little test. If I don't get shot in the butt trying to get out of here to go drown myself. Because this team is just terrible anyways. So let's do what a normal, stupid ass POS, which will stand for either pile of shit or piece of shit. And this is what they would do. I'm going to see if I can get at least one more shot off here. And then we'll go for a little bit of a swim. Let's see, can we get a shot off before they all come over here? Shrinking in on the 3485, shrinking in, shrinking in, shrinking in, shrinking in, shrunk in. Alright, we're going swimming, boys and girls. Hold on. Grab your bathing suit. Now watch me get shot while I'm trying to drown myself. I wonder if I pop out. Can we pop out? Oh, no! Shame on us. Bad, bad Jeff. Bad Jeff. We drowned ourselves. Okay, let's see. Let's see what is gonna happen. Am I gonna get my schnitzel slapped around from wargaming? You know what? That water is so... I might have found a new place to take this little artillery next time. I wonder if that... because it looks, you can see how this is, you know, up here and this is up. And it dips down there. See how that's up right there? That would be an awesome spot to take an artillery back here. As long as you know, it looks like you can too. Because that red line is right there. Because no one would ever expect an artillery to be set in the water over here. It would get you awesome shots all in here. But obviously our team's just, you know, team of professionals. And I'm going to have people watch this video and be like, what an asshole. You know, he didn't even try. It's not that I was not trying. I just want to see what happens when people do this, you know? I'm doing it for you guys. For you. For you, the viewers. And also because I haven't got a load yet, and I'm waiting to get a damn load, so... so don't be mad at me, guys, and please don't think I'm an asshole for doing how bad it is to yourself. Alright, so we did T-3485M for 216. Knocked out his track, hit the heat. I thought I hit him twice. It says once. Must have hit him, the second time must have been a splash. For 272. Knocked out his driver gunner track, finished him off. Okay, here's the drum roll. I still got 106 experience. I thought I was going to get punished for doing that. So, why would anybody give a rat's ass if they do that? Seriously. In a normal match, let's say, some other person that is prone to do that crap, there's no penal process to get, I mean, basically, Wargaming just said, hey, yeah, that's fine, go ahead. Drown yourself or whatever, it doesn't matter, we're still going to give you experience. Do you see anything here at all whatsoever saying that I was punished for doing that? No, had to, you know, fix the vehicle, had to resupply the ammo, and a consumable, 10,000. What did I use? Oh, I think I got food in there. I should have taken that off before I did this. I had a thing pop, so I still made 1,828 credits. But do you see what I'm saying? There's absolutely no recourse for somebody doing that. So why? Who? If you know you're going to lose or you're losing like that, fuck them. Let's just go kill ourselves. Personally, it burns my ass because I've had it time and time again where I'm trying to complete a mission and I've got to kill 2 or 3 arties or whatever. We'll just say arty for example because they're prone and normally they're the ones that do it. But you have to kill 2, 3, 4, whatever artilleries or spot these many arties. And these jackasses go and do that. They go and drown themselves. And why not do it? I got penalized absolutely. I got 4th most damage in that too. That was a joke. I got penalized nothing. Absolutely nothing for doing that. So, I tell you guys, you know, and they said that if you did that kind of stuff that you were going to get no experience for that match. Well, I got 106 experience. I actually got higher experience than some of these other people. You know, so anyways, I hope you guys learned something from this, because I actually just did. First time out of all these matches I've ever purposely killed myself. Never done it before. Had my cherry pop today. But yeah, so what happened, Wargaming? What happened with that? If you kill yourself or drown yourself, you're not getting any experience. Was that a lie? Or did they just never implement it? Hmm. The burning questions that us as World of Tank players want to know. Yep, didn't even get penalized. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. If you did, please click the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.